It was a cold morning in Los Angeles. The city was just beginning to wake up, the hum of traffic growing louder with every passing minute. But inside a small bedroom in Highland Park, a world entirely different from the outside was coming to life. The walls were lined with instruments, posters, and notebooks filled with scribbled lyrics. And at the center of it all, a 13-year-old girl sat hunched over a laptop, her brother beside her, headphones on, fine-tuning the track they had just recorded. They had no record label, no studio, no team, just a dream and an unwavering belief in their music. Her name was Billie Eilish. From an early age, Billie had always been different. She was homeschooled, raised in a household where creativity was encouraged, where music wasn't just a hobby, but a language. Her mother taught her how to write songs. Her father introduced her to classic records, and her older brother, Phineas, became her closest collaborator. Together, they created sounds that didn't quite fit the mainstream mold, but carried a raw emotional depth that was impossible to ignore. One day, in November 2015, Billie uploaded a song to SoundCloud, a haunting, melancholic track called Ocean Eyes. Originally written by Phineas for his band, the song took on a whole new life when paired with Billie's ethereal vocals. They had no marketing plan, no expectations. They simply pressed upload and went to bed. By the next morning, everything had changed. The song went viral. Blogs picked it up, major labels started calling, and within months, Billie Eilish went from an unknown teenager recording in her bedroom to one of the most talked about new artists in the industry. But she wasn't interested in being molded into another generic pop star. She had a vision, one that defied convention, challenged norms, and refused to compromise. Her first EP, Don't Smile at Me, was a collection of songs that captured the paradox of youth, playful yet dark, intimate yet universal. Songs like Bellyache and Copycat showcased her ability to blend vulnerability with attitude, while her signature oversized clothing became a statement in itself, an armor against the pressures of fame, a rebellion against the hypersexualization of young female artists. Then came When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? An album that would redefine pop music. The lead single, Bad Guy, exploded onto the charts, its infectious bass line and whispered vocals making it an instant global phenomenon. But beneath the surface, the album was so much more. A sonic exploration of anxiety, nightmares, and self-reflection. It wasn't just an album, it was an experience, and the world couldn't get enough. By the age of 18, Billie had already won multiple Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, making her the youngest artist ever to achieve such a feat. But the road to success hadn't been easy. Fame came with its own battles, mental health struggles, self-doubt, the overwhelming weight of expectations. She spoke openly about her depression, about the days when she questioned whether she even wanted to be alive. And in doing so, she gave a voice to millions of young people who felt the same way. Then came another milestone. No Time to Die, the theme song for the James Bond film of the same name. It was a first for her, writing for a film, stepping into a legacy of legendary artists who had come before her. And yet, she delivered something breathtaking, a song that would go on to win an Academy Award, making her the youngest artist ever to receive such an honor. But Billie wasn't done yet. In 2023, she released What Was I Made For the Barbie movie soundtrack. The song was different, softer, more introspective, yet deeply resonant. It became an anthem of self-discovery, winning her yet another Oscar and solidifying her place in history as the youngest multi-time Academy Award recipient ever. Despite all the accolades, Billie never lost sight of who she was. She continued to push boundaries, to defy expectations, to create on her own terms. She used her platform to speak about mental health, climate change, and body image, never shying away from the hard conversations. And maybe that's what makes her story so powerful. Not just the success, not just the awards, but the way she stayed true to herself through it all. From a bedroom in Highland Park to the biggest stages in the world, Billie Eilish proved that music isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about breaking it. And somewhere out there, in another bedroom, another young artist is pressing upload on a song they believe in, hoping the world is ready to listen. Because if Billie's story proves anything, it's this. Dreams don't start in stadiums. They start in the quiet corners of the world, in the places no one is watching. But if you believe in them enough, if you fight for them hard enough, they just might take you somewhere you never imagined possible. And that's where the magic happens. So, if you've ever doubted yourself, if you've ever thought your dreams were too big or too impossible, remember this: greatness can start anywhere, even in a tiny bedroom with nothing but a microphone and a dream. If you found Billie's journey inspiring, don't forget to follow us for more incredible stories. Your dreams are waiting. Go chase them.